10 years, huh? That's a mighty long time to be thinking about. I mean, I do know where things will be. And once all the adventuring's done, I'm going to be teaching people about my adventures. Well, the way I lived my life. Mistakes I made, teaching them not to do that. I mean, I remember just how much effort I had to put into even getting to this point. I mean, when I started on this road to where I am today, I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. I only knew what I wanted to be. I didn't know how to get there. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people have. They know where they want. I take that back. I have to remember that a lot of people had the opposite problem with me. They never knew what they wanted to be. Once they knew exactly what they wanted to be, they went at it with a freaking passion. I'm the opposite. I know what I want to be. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I mean, I don't have the support system that everyone else does. I don't have family members I can count on. I don't have friends that I can talk to. I don't have those type of things. I really don't. Because honestly, it's because every time I've had that type of stuff, I've been backstabbed, I've been kicked in the balls, I've basically been taken advantage of. And I'll be honest, my family's had it worse. Yeah, I'll go on right on record now and say this. UMass has driven me crazy. But at least in my case, it was because of the new people that worked there who didn't follow every single instruction. I mean, I've talked with them, I've heard it. They've pretty much grilled the shit out of each other. They grilled the shit out of that. It was insane. But because of that, I had a really hard time actually getting to this point. My brother, he, because of a computer error, could not come back here. He was kicked out. I will not explain that story because that's his story to explain. But needs to say he got kicked out when it wasn't his fault. I'm starting to get too emotional here. And I'm really not used to doing this type of thing. It's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, where am I going to be from now? Well, I'd like to think I'm going to be, well, as I said, a teacher. I'd like to also think I'm going to at least have been making some projects on my real goal, which has always been to become a video game designer. I plan to become a teacher, so to speak, because I want to help the people that don't have help. I earned my way here. I may not be the greatest or brightest or most diligent student, but I earned my way here. I made it here. No one can take that from me. It wasn't easy though. I had to go through hordes and hordes of challenges. Things that range from things that I just had to keep chipping at to work, to things that if I had been stupid would have killed me, to even things where I almost gave up. There was way too much for me to handle at first. But over time, I managed to find the people who were supposed to help me. My family were able to find ways to help me. They were able to work with me. They were able to find out what we need to do, how we need to do it, and when we need to have it done, and get it done. Which is honestly the hardest point of anything. I mean, you're walking along, minding your own business. Suddenly, oh great, bandits out of nowhere. Shit, I don't have any weapons or armor. What do I do? Do I run? Because they'll just catch me. They're faster than me. Wait, do they have any armor? What is going on? How to deal with it? The best way to deal with it? Those are all questions that I constantly have to ask myself. And the biggest thing I've noticed is that, unlike me, and yes, I'm being a little facetious here, a little cocky, most people don't think about that. If they're in the same situation and they see bandits, they run. It's like there's a no-brainer. No. What do they look like? What do they do? Do they have any armor? No. Then you running means they ship you in the back. Do they see you or are they just there? There's too many questions to just answer with blanket statements. But I will say this. I know who I am, I know where I am, and I know where I'm going. I can guarantee in 10 years' time I will be a teacher. I can guarantee in 10 years' time I will have a lot. And I can guarantee from the bottom of my heart in 10 years' time I will be the badass I was supposed to be 10 years ago. But I didn't know that 10 years ago. So how can you say that? At the very least, I really don't think I'll have to deal with any dystopian issues except for possibly any type of wars coming over here because Russia's starting to really get on her. So we might have to deal with a couple attacks from there. I might be drafted into the army. I don't know what's going to happen on that front. That could easily create a dystopian empire, especially when we're forced to fight for something we might not believe in. I mean, I don't think Russia is really doing anything big, but they are starting to become jackasses. So we're probably going to have to deal with that. Honestly, 10 years from now, I'm going to be older, wiser, smarter, and doing what I want to do. How well I'm going to be doing it,